Making hamburgers for dinner tonight, so I'm going to make some homemade hamburger buns. So I'm just getting 3/4 a cup of warm to the touch water, a tablespoon and a half of active dry yeast, and 1/4 cup of granulated sugar in the standing mixer with the dough hook on to proof. So we're just gonna let it sit for 5 minutes, make sure it gets foamy, which tells us that our yeast is good. Now that our yeast is proofed, we're going to add to the standing mixer 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour, a teaspoon and a half of salt, 2 tablespoons of softened butter, and a room temperature egg. We're going to start this on low so it doesn't make a mess, and as soon as it's a bit combined, we're going to get it onto more of a medium low for 10 minutes. After about 10 minutes, the dough should be sort of forming a ball coming away from the sides of the bowl, and it should be, kind of smooth and elastic. We're going to just cover the top of the bread and the sides of the bowl with some olive oil, and then we're going to get a cover on it. You can use plastic wrap or dish towel. If you have it, we're going to get it somewhere warm in the kitchen to rise till it doubles. That will be about an hour to an hour and a half. Our dough is doubled in size, so I'm going to get it onto this piece of parchment paper just for ease of cleaning. I'm going to get it divided into 8 equal pieces. Put it down first, then get it divided into 8 equal pieces, then get them shaped and onto a parchment lined jelly roll pan, seam side down. To shape them, you just pick them each hands. You kind of pull the dough around so that you have a smooth part at the top and the seam is at the bottom. And you take it on like a smooth, cold, clean surface like your counter, and you kind of roll it in balls to kind of bring that seam together at the bottom. Now that our buns have risen for about 45 minutes, and you can see they're sort of visibly puffed, I have whisked a room temperature egg with a tablespoon of water, and I'm just going to brush the top of these, then get a topping on. A lot of people use sesame seeds. I like to use everything bagel seasoning. Then we're going to get them into a preheated 375-degree oven for 15 minutes.